What's up, everybody? This is my BK24. I think it is pronounced eskabar. It's a collaboration between Esee knives and K-bar. It's actually a clone or a Frankenstein knife with the parents of the Esee Azula and the BK24. This one is called not just eskabar but the eskabar because this one is the stone-washed D2 blade. This is my first D2 knife. D2 is, as far as I understand, a semi-stainless steel, which means it will rust, but very slowly. The knife came in this package, a very nice presentation, proudly made in the US of A. It's a very nice package. Sleeve comes off, and you have the actual cardboard box. And in there you find something to read. This is actually a packing slip. Yeah. And you get some cord with it. I just used my gutted black paracord. I just like that better. Get the package out of the way, and to the knife. It is overall, I think, a $54 knife, and I think I paid $13 shipping, so around $67, $66, something like that. It is a very nice knife, although it has some downsides. The sheath is very flat, it's thin, it is sturdy, the knife clicks into place securely. You have a little bit of wiggle, a little bit of room in there, but it is very securely. I carry this around the neck. You could also, strap it to your belt with, with either paracord or zip ties or something. But I just like carrying a knife like that around the neck because it is very light for the size. With the sheath and cord wrap and everything, it weighs 120 grams. Come on. And without AT. So that's a light package. I just wrapped the handle in paracord, as you can see. Nothing special, just a simple wrap. Without it, I have to say it was kind of blade heavy, and why not? Because the handle is milled out generously, and the blade is solid. It is 4 mil thick at the base, at the spine, and Stonewashed D2, as I mentioned, has the markings BK and T K-bar, and Randall's Adventure 1997 Esee on the other side. I love stone-washed knives. I love D2 now that I have it because it is razor sharp. This is nasty paper. No problem whatsoever. Slices through like butter. A downside of this knife is when you look closely, I think you can't see that, but you can hear it. You can see the very visible grind lines and feel them. I don't like that. I really don't. In fact, I do hate it. I have some very nice stone-washed knives like this Cold Steel Voyager. This one is polished and stone-washed, so it's very nice. Gives you a little bit of depth there. But this, if you look up close, it doesn't look good because you can see the grind lines. The only other knives that I have with grind lines like that are my Opinels, or some of my carbon steel Opinels at least. And it just looks cheap. I just wish the belt was a little bit finer grit like this, but well, the camera certainly doesn't pick it up. It does look good, it does feel good, although this radius is a little bit too thin for me. Not too thin. I just wished it would flare out a little bit, but you know, I have thick fingers, and the wrap makes it a little bit thicker. It is okay though. I will not go out and forcibly, you know, hack down trees and prepare kindling and whatnot. It could certainly serve that role, but I use it for EDC and I will use it that way. So it's a nice size, nice weight. The blade length is actually, well, you can look all the specs up. I think I find that pointless in a review, you know, to waste time. But it has 8 and yeah, a little bit over 8 centimeters and just 3 1/4 inches blade. The weight is very, you know, the balance is very nice now that it has some paracord on the handle. I just wished I would have wrapped it just on the opposite side. So this straight cord would be here, and this, you know, V shape would accommodate this logo just a little bit better. It was kind of a lot of work because I, you know, had to watch a tutorial, and I wanted to get the knot here in the back just right, and oh well, I'm not gonna take it off now. It is a great size. For the price, you get a stonewashed D2 knife with a great sheath. I think it is a good deal. One of my most expensive knives actually, with this extra large Voyager. I'm getting, you know, to the border of $50 and over. Haven't bought too many knives for over $50, but the ones I will pay that money for should be great knives. So I'm not just gonna buy, you know, $80 piece of shit knives that I'm gonna sell two months after I got them. I think a lot about that, especially now that I have sold a part of my collection with all the crap and everything. So if it's not like this Sanrenmu M1, you know, like a $15 knife, 15 euros, 15 US dollars, whatever. If it's not something like that, I will really think about it if I want it and everything. So quite nice. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Roll Tide.